ever heard of Uber Eats? This is Uber Eggs. We are about to add egg delivery drivers to our resume. Hey, I'm Jami. By day, I'm a director of hospital operations. I travel the U.S. and I'm in and out of meetings, on calls, and managing doctors. But my world gets really crazy once I come home. This is where the real work begins. This is from suits to boots. Lester is bringing the eggs that we can't eat to the fire department. We have so many chickens that are laying eggs that we just can't keep up. And we thought a way to pay a blessing forward is to give it to the community. So that's us. Now the egg delivery Uber eggs. That's what we're going to call this, Uber eggs. You know, we got chickens because of the egg laying and because they are amazing at keeping mosquitoes out. They are bug eaters. They actually clean up our pastures. They honestly, they've been an amazing asset to the farm. But at the end of the day, we can't keep up with this. And for a while, I was cooking them and feed them to the pigs and the dogs because they're so good for their skin. But I've gotten to the point now where I feel like we need to give back to the community. And this way, the fire department can add it to a food bank or distribute as necessary. All right, so he's coming back in and I'm eager to hear what they said because this was our first drop off. How'd that go?
They could not have been more happy. They said that people come out when they cook breakfast, which is every day, folks come out of the woodworks to eat. So they said awesome. They'll go through those in a day.
Oh, wow.
So we got a place to start bringing our eggs.
That's going to be awesome. Uber eggs.
Uber eggs?
Yeah.
We're not going to put that on my truck.
Yes, we are, actually.
We're not.
Yes.
No.
That's happening. You want a hat that says it too?
And nobody sends us some sticker or some shirt or some sign because it's not going on my truck.
Come on, that's
no flag.
Awesome.
I don't want no flag in the front yard. Uber eggs, Jami. You might should copyright that name though, or put a patent, because that probably is a really neat expression that folks are going to just buy.
I like it. I think that we're going to stick with it. Uber eggs. That's where it's at. It's our new gig.
That's Jami.
Yeah.
We have our hands full with jobs. We're just we're lucky they took the darn thing.
I know. I said that. I said I cooked them for the pigs. I cooked them for the dogs, but this felt more like paying it forward.
Well, we cook them for ourselves.
Well,
they're a part of our keto diet.
They are.
And that's one thing that we can't have is eggs, and we're just sick of eggs.
Yeah.
I'm sick of eggs.
Lester's egged out. He looks at me and goes, not eggs. We're not having eggs tonight. So, all right. Uber eggs.
Hold on. You remember how Forrest Gump, how Bubba knew how to cook shrimp in like 100 different ways?
Yes.
Well, we've learned there's a lot of ways the things you can do with eggs.
There are a million things.
Tell them about that waffle.
It's not a truffle. It's called a chaffle.
Chaffle.
It's the greatest invention on earth. And if you're doing keto or not, I have made people in my life start making chaffles. In fact, I gave out waffle makers for Christmas to my entire family and they thought I was nuts. But you know what? They're all into the chaffle. So the chaffle is this weird thing that someone tried, and it's cheese, an egg, a little bit of almond flour, and whatever seasoning, and it turns out to be a waffle. Like a legit, you can't even tell it's cheese. It's the most mysterious thing. It's like cauliflower becoming pizza. It's like a weird, I don't know, someone got crazy and tried it. But I'm hooked on chaffles. And we did keep a few eggs at home to be able to continue my truffle addiction. So, Lester has encouraged me to show you what is in a truffle and how to make one. Yes, you must have a waffle maker to make this. And yes, mine is Captain America. Don't judge. It was on clearance. I don't know. It's what we have, right?
No, the guys to the right.
So,
there's guys over to the right already. They're already here.
What's Lester always say? Hey, babe, I'm making a video. Anyway.
There's guys already here.
So you can use any kind of cheese that you like. I generally pick mozzarella because it's also low moisture and a lower fat cheese. But honestly, I've used cheddar. I've used Colby Jack. I've just used whatever's in there. You also need eggs. A sweetener if you're going to have a sweet truffle. I like to eat mine like it's a waffle. And some sort of almond flour or coconut flour. And this is if you're gonna go keto. If you don't care if you're keto, you can use some gluten-free, or you can use regular flour if you like. But this is the way that I make them. I also put cinnamon in mine. Now, my mom loves garlic version, so obviously you take the sweet out and put the salt and the garlic in. But today, we're going sweet. So I have about a cup of mozzarella. I'm terrible, I don't really measure. I eyeball it, yes, I know. 2 eggs, so it's 1 egg to a half a cup of mozzarella. Then I have 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 teaspoons of Splenda, and a good amount of cinnamon. I'm gonna guess that that's about a half a teaspoon in there. Anyway, mix all your ingredients in. This is the easiest keto meal that I actually make. And it's relatively inexpensive, and you can make it anyway. A lot of people will make these chaffles into like their bun for their burger, which is using garlic and whatever seasoning you really like in it. I actually eat mine just like a real waffle. I eat mine with Walden Farms pancake syrup, which has 0 everything. Don't ask me how that's possible, but there's no calories, no carbs, no fat, and it still tastes exactly like regular maple syrup. All right, next up, pour it in. All right, try to get every last drop out of there. Then we close and we wait. So I like my foods in general to be crispy and done. I'm not into mushy, soggy things. But the beauty of this chaffle and the way that it's cooked is that you can cook it however you like.
Go now, go now.
I also have a horrible habit of peeking on it. So it is completely done. I made sure that I unplugged this. Oh, pretty side up. That is our Captain America chaffle. Now you may think that I'm crazy and that there's no way possible that this is like a waffle, but I'm here to tell you it really is. It's cakey, it's waffly, and you would never know cheese and eggs are what made it. I promise you.
I said bon appetit, keto style. No, not you guys. No, not y'all. No, not you.
Oh my God.
Over here.
Bon appetit. Keto chaffles. But Lester's over eggs. He's egged out. So, Uber eggs.
Uber eggs. Oh.